So
The farming patterns and stuff.
yeah, but like we have time only for one. Like since you're gonna leave, we have 1 hour. So
Yeah.
it's laning plus pattern or pattern plus little bit of laning.
Pattern and late game. Yeah, pattern and late game.
Pattern and late game.
Yeah,
Okay.
my fights are usually bad.
So pattern and fights.
Yeah.
So let's watch your pattern.
I know I can trust you guys.
Yeah, by the way, very so okay, I'll hit the big creep first, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, you can cut the like here you can cut the you see my mouse?
Yeah.
So no?
Actually,
Yeah?
no, I can't.
No, no.
Yeah,
Okay,
now
so
I can. Yeah.
now you can? Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
your mouse. It's your mouse probably. You don't see my mouse. Okay. I'm gonna switch the screen share so you see my mouse as well.
Okay.
Now you should see it. So yeah,
I don't see anything.
you should see,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Now, yes.
So yeah, don't clarity when you go back to your lane because your clarity will be disrupted, right?
Okay.
And now it's like end of like laning stage. Okay, so you're gonna aim to kill him, okay? Yeah, and it gets disrupted. So yeah, so the goal here is basically to kill the wave and then just farm jungle. So next wave we're gonna push out. So let's see what you do. Okay, nice. Okay, now you're wasting time. Basically, once you kill this wave, you're like after the laning stage, which is right now, like
Okay.
we wanna farm basically. So if you stay here, you're gonna farm every 30 seconds. You're gonna farm one wave. Do you think that's enough for
No,
Maelstrom
it's
Jugernaut
bad.
level 8?
No.
Yeah, that's not at all. So since this camp is dead, this camp is dead. Get that. Guess where you should be going?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Kill this. Don't waste time doing nothing.
Yeah.
By the way, now you notice that the camp is blocked, so you can deblock it. Also, again, your pattern is wrong, since we waited here for so long.
Okay.
What did we waited for, right? We waited for this wave, right?
Yeah.
So first kill the wave and then go jungler, right?
Okay.
Because otherwise, what was the use of wait for us waiting here
Yeah.
for 25 seconds?
Yeah.
Now there's no pressure being created, and the pattern
Hmm.
is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what did we just did? Okay. Okay, back to bottom. We don't have ult. That's cool. No. This camp is not what you should be going for. Why like when I'm gonna put it here. So when you go from mid and you go towards
Okay.
here, you're telling me that like this is the most aggressive thing you can do with your spells and everything with your hero.
Hmm.
But like, what do you based on what do you see on the map? I will rewind even further. Like right now, what do you think your hero can do that is the most aggressive without, let's say, dying?
Push the lane.
What kind of like?
My lane, like bottom.
Yeah, that's one of the things you can do, right?
Yeah.
So, and how are we gonna do that?
Mm. TP.
So if we TP there, What can enemy do against it to stop you from pushing bottom?
They have to TP bottom. Right?
Yeah, they can just put some heroes bottom and then they will attack you. And what's your counterplay?
Move, change the lane.
Yeah, like once you're gonna be like you imagine your TP here, right? You kill this,
Yeah,
you wanna keep killing the next wave, and then
yeah.
enemy come, and then
I'll
they
go
will
back to
damage you.
this camp, medium camp.
That's okay. Then even if you go medium camp, they will come here and they will start hitting you here. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, this is where I get confused.
So yeah, so you would like, what do you think would happen if they like if some heroes like find you in this camp or here? It doesn't matter. What would happen? Like how it would play out? Like what will you do? Like you will probably not like attack them, right? That's for sure.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'll get forced to leave.
so you would like to leave, right? And how are we gonna leave? Because they're gonna cast spells for sure, right? So what
Yeah.
will you do?
I don't know.
You'll basically run away with like face boots and spin, right?
Yeah,
But like, will this spin be enough for you to survive like from here to get to some safety, which is I don't know where, like it's not even below behind this tower.
no, I
You
can't
will
live.
not, right? Like you will spin
Yeah,
or you will spin to the left and now you're here and
yeah,
now you're here dead, right?
yeah,
So so basically what other options do you have? So basically we cannot do that unless we like TP and kill this wave and then we get out immediately and maybe we not even kill this wave. So another option is to just walk there. That way,
yeah,
the only thing that can kill us is actually Magnus
yeah,
with RP.
yeah,
He's level 5 still. But yeah, so only thing that can kill us is Magnus with RP if we don't TP right now.
yeah.
Because then, if they imagine if they don't have Magnus, let's say in this game, if they catch us here or here,
Yeah.
what will you do?
Spin TP.
Spin TP, yeah, and they would have to like ultra burst you with like alacrities and hit. But if you
Yeah,
spin preemptively and then TP, they will not kill you, right? If you're gonna
yeah,
have be full HP, you spin TP out, they will not
yeah,
manage to burst you with
yeah,
alacrity, very likely. They will need to be like they would need to be very good players and stuff. But then
yeah.
it's all about like being faster, having sometimes
Yeah,
healing ward behind you and stuff like that, wands and
yeah,
stuff like that. But that's like, advanced. Doesn't matter.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what we should do. But instead, like you have so much time to decide what to do because you're walking away from them, which is correct. But while you're like walking, you should be realizing what to do next, or even preemptively, you can be realizing sometimes what to do next. So
Uh,
so get in habit of always like preparing what to do after you do some play.
okay.
Like when you master this, it shouldn't take you less than like I don't know 2 seconds, 1 second.
Hmm.
But for you, like if you manage it in like 6 seconds, it should be fine. Like you're like 1K, right, or something.
Yeah,
So if
yeah,
you manage it in like while you're walking from this distance towards
yeah.
here, when you reach this destination, you should know what to do.
Hmm. Okay.
6 seconds at least. Try to aim to have some like approximation. So this is just too passive. Like your Juggernaut,
Hmm.
usually Juggernauts are very survivable. So whenever you can survive, try to abuse it. So
Hmm.
this is very common with like Juggernauts, Lifestealers, or heroes that have
Uh,
like huge like escape mechanics, like Weavers. They have like
hmm.
Shukuchin ult. Heroes
Yeah.
with Blink, so like anti-mages.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, heroes like that, like sometimes Morphling, he has like escape with Q, right?
Yeah.
Monkey Kings, they can escape a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so heroes like that have like huge jumps or PKB spell.
Hmm.
Okay, so we don't have ult and we are joining this, but that's your call, it's fine. It's not that it's like horrible. It's like okay play. So so here again, like the sooner you realize what to do, the better. Because we don't have any spells to help our team. So we should
Yeah.
very likely just TP into Spain or just spin TP out. Right?
Hmm.
So now it's just about to decide where do we gonna TP. So we are full HP, right? Full mana.
Yeah.
So do we wanna TP to base?
No.
No, that's like usually when you're stressed out and fight is starting, usually that's your best call. Like when this happens and you don't know what to do, just spin TP out to base. But
Okay.
if you realize it that you don't have to do it,
I think
where
I
would you?
did.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
went mid.
Nice. Yeah, by the way, sometimes even TP out because if they have vision upon you, then they can cold snap you and it will throw you the game.
Yeah. Hmm.
So I would rather even spin. Even if I'm 99% sure that they don't have ward, I would probably spin. Or 95,
Oh.
like
Okay.
because that 5% can lose you the whole game. And
Yeah.
yeah, this is 18 seconds. So yeah. Like imagine if he like somehow like it's like irrelevant, but let's say he like suns, but you're gonna see it. But let's say he sunstrike that gives vision and then cold snaps, right?
Yeah.
So after this camp, oh, you went okay. So once you tip it here, you should have pushed this out, and you shouldn't have farmed towards bottom because if you're farming towards bottom, you're telling me that you want to play on bottom side of the map. But based on what we mentioned, if you're gonna play on bottom side of the map, you can die from
Yeah.
everybody unless you have TP, right?
Yeah.
So where should we go instead of farming towards bottom? From mid towards bottom, where should we go after this?
Top, I think.
Yeah, top. Like either we look at these heroes and stuff. If there is some fight, if there is no fight, and it's only about farming, we should play here.
Uh,
Yeah. Plus, there's more farm on top. Like
okay.
there's
Also,
edge. Yeah.
what if I am from dire? I'm dire position one, and where am I supposed to play?
Like if it was like the opposite, but you were dire and you tip it mid and
No,
fight.
like for example, like where do I farm? Like from dire side, like is it the
That's
same areas?
well, not sure what you're asking me, but maybe you're asking me that I should answer you. It's always the opposite, meaning like it's the same, but on it's reversed. So
Oh,
if I
okay,
tell
okay.
you as Jugernaut you should right now go here,
Yeah.
if you were there, I would tell you to go here because this is
Okay.
the reversed. You know, there's ancients, there's ancients. This is the
Oh,
same
okay, okay.
area. This is the same area as this for
Okay.
Radiant for there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the jungle. This is the jungle. This is the triangle. This is the triangle.
Okay, so staying in jungle is bad.
I haven't said that at all. What do you mean?
Okay.
Staying in jungle is bad? Like, where do you think I said that, or like, what are you implying? Like, I'm not
Mm,
telling you to push. I haven't mentioned this. I'm actually telling you to go jungle right now.
No, no, I mean like hitting the ancients is better than like actual jungle, right?
Yeah, Ancients gives the most gold. Then
Okay.
there's like the
Yeah.
medium camp creeps, and then there's
Hmm.
this. Okay, there's ancients, then there's the lane creeps that gives the most gold, and then there's
Hmm.
the experience, and then there's the medium camp, and then small camp. But
Okay.
even though ancients give more gold and experience, still the priority is usually the lane creeps because lane creeps are at least doing something.
Hmm.
Like it forces enemy to react, it gives you
Yeah.
like vision,
Yeah.
it pushes the lanes, it hits the tower because creeps are killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does many things. So yeah,
Okay.
so usually whenever you see like there's like there's like creep wave hitting my tower, or should I kill ancients? Like sometimes it depends, but like the main idea is to first push out the lane and then jungle next. But
Okay.
sometimes it's based on the timer, because if you will not manage to go here before 53, you will miss one ancient camp, which is not ideal. But yeah,
Hmm.
but you
Okay.
yeah. So here, instead of going bottom, we go to the top. Do you
Okay.
remember why? Like, is that clear enough, or should
Yes.
I?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna rewind just so the bug disappears.
Okay.
I hope it disappears.
No.
Hmm. Maybe here it will disappear? No.
Maybe.
Okay, I will just close it and open again
Okay.
because... So, another thing, once you use the teleport, aim to buy your another teleport.
Yeah.
Should always have one in your inventory.
Yeah.
Okay, Magnus is top. People are top. Yeah, a bit awkward ultimates and stuff. You can
Hmm.
sometimes know that the creep wave is like gonna be there,
Yeah.
but you will find this uh, uh, through experience, probably. Yeah, cut the jungle creeps. Yeah, this guy is scary. This guy is the only guy that is scary, right?
Yeah. I saw him level 5, so I think I stayed.
You saw him level 5? Oh, he's level 5. Okay. But still, he's scary. So before he TPs, like there's first thing, like maybe it's too difficult for like your MMR, but I will still mention it. Sometimes when you
Okay.
have time, I will be checking this area because there's something happening here, and you will
Yeah.
realize like if the Magnus ulted here, stuff like spells, stuff like
Yeah.
that, you will all realize it here. That's first thing.
Yeah.
Second thing is after that you can watch like what Magnus's level. So you should use tab and like check it, because if he
Hmm.
showed top, then he's gonna show here with his proper level.
Yeah.
But beware, if you use this scoreboard, it only shows the level that he was last seen.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
if he's not seen, you cannot check scoreboard. It can be fake. He can
Oh,
already
okay.
get the level. Also, you don't see normally like you see only the levels. You don't see the like how much
Gold.
creeps he's missing. So he can get the 6 and then TP, and you will not know, might
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah.
So basically, usually assume that at 10:30 they will get level 6. That's usually how it
Okay.
goes, because
Okay.
uh, like sometimes usually sooner, of course sooner, like it's Magnus, but uh, at 10:30 they should get it, because there's Tomb of Knowledge, which give
Yeah.
people the level 6.
Yeah.
So it's at 10-minute mark plus courier timer to
Yeah.
get to him. But if he dies, it can be like 10 as well. But yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
so based on that, like that guy is scary. So for example, what I see you here, like you should be scary of this guy. I see this guy tipping like this, and my first instinct is not to stay. My first instinct is to get out, right?
Yeah.
because I cannot escape this guy at all.
Yeah.
I have to run away, even preemptively. But okay, fine. Okay, so do we want to stay in the lane where Magnus is? Why yes, why not?
No, we shouldn't stay.
We shouldn't stay because can we push further?
No.
And why we cannot push further?
They'll just TP and kill me.
Yeah, because we don't have any escape mechanic.
Yeah.
Because our escape mechanic is Blade Fury TP out, but we cannot use that versus Magnus. So that's
Yeah, we
why
can do that.
we aim to not play against Magnus.
Okay.
So now you had two options basically. To like run away, farm all the way, all the camps towards top. It was one option. Second option was to TP as far away from Magnus as possible, which is here.
Hmm.
Or anywhere where the farm is, because your goal is also to farm. So you could have even TP'd here and farm this all the way towards top.
Yeah.
Because you still forced some guy like on bottom. So then the fight here would be like 4 versus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all super scary. That's why we don't want to be here. And you realized it, but again, too late, you know? In better
Yeah.
and better games, you will die for this.
Yeah.
And again, we are coming back to Magnus Lane, which is again scary. Go to the left, farm everything all the way towards top. We don't want to stay against Magnus versus 5 players. Nobody's
Hmm.
showing on map and you're playing versus Magnus plus his
Yeah.
team. And I don't even want to play versus Magnus. And
Hmm.
usually this is the tower that they want to get first. So this
Uh,
is like super deadly for you. This is
uh,
death. Yeah, so now you're gonna die at some point, I bet. Okay, enemy AFK, they showed on lanes and Magnus didn't do anything, so cool, but yeah, don't do this basically. Also, it gives you way less farm. Like this move, without
yeah.
killing this tower at 16 minute, 14 minute, it doesn't matter. Like this move of staying here without killing, without like being able to kill this tower means that you
Yeah.
farming way less.
Oh.
Because if you stay here at 16-minute mark, you only kill this one wave every 30 seconds, and then what do you gonna kill? Like if you go here, you're gonna die. Even if you stay here, you're gonna die. By the way, but if you
Yeah.
go here, you're gonna die, right? It's towards enemies in
Yeah.
enemy territory, right? So you're gonna
Yeah.
die. If you go here, you're gonna die. And you need to basically go all the way towards like here, maybe even here you can die, you know, all the way towards. So there's not enough farm. But let's say even if you farm this and somehow I don't know this and this, it's still not enough farm.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, like there's ancients that nobody's killing, so you guys missing
Yeah.
the opportunity. There's like pressure that's like missing to other lanes, and all the time you're here, you should basically die. It's free kill upon
Hmm.
you, and so yeah, don't do this. You can only be here if you are allowed to pressure this tower, which is which case? Which case can you do this?
Hmm. If I see all 5 players on like other lanes fighting or something.
Mm, sometimes, but not even that. It's mainly that Magnus is dead or doesn't have TP and he's somewhere else.
Okay.
Because all the other options you should probably die. He can just
Hmm.
TP, then run with his, you know,
Yeah.
with his skewer and then RPU.
Yeah.
Also, we don't. Also, which other hero will kill you in like mid game?
Okay. Probably Invoker.
Yeah, and how can he kill you? Can you just spin TP out?
No, I think he has spell piercing stuff.
Which is what?
I actually don't know that.
Yeah, his spells are not like piercing magic, unless like I think Sunstrike maybe, but like in he can solve this by buying items. And
Yeah.
which item would you like on any hero, even sometimes even Spectre? So which item would prevent you from spin TP out from any
The
hero?
orchid.
Yeah, Orchid. So
Yeah.
either Spectre will go Orchid, Invoker will go Orchid, maybe even Slark, but I doubt it. So yeah, so Orchid will kill you. So
Yeah.
now like that's why it's like very important or like cool to like realize like what's your job in this game and stuff. So okay, you're running with the silver, so you think your goal is to kill the Spectre, right? If you
Yeah.
have silver, something like that, right? Because it breaks
Yeah.
passive. But how will it look like? Like you will basically run at the Spectre as first target, and then you like destroy passive, and then you ult or something.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So what if she like ults, and runs away? Then you cannot ult
Yeah.
her anymore, right?
Yeah. I can.
And like we're gonna die from Orchid.
Yeah.
So we would need to like from Silver Edge we're gonna hit him one time and then we spin or something. But usually we will not be able even to spin because they will just Orchid us or Magnus RP into Orchid or something.
Yeah.
Or Orchid. So maybe we should buy items that allows us to prevent this from happening.
Yeah.
Other like your build is basically only gonna work out if you're gonna like use the hit on like of Silver Edge on a hero, then you ult him and then you spin TP out immediately.
Yeah.
But it's kind of it's kind
Risky.
of passive move. You will
Hmm.
not utilize your crates and everything
Yeah.
because you will always be forced to TP out no matter if the fight is good or bad. Because if you don't TP out, if you don't use spin immediately, you will get or hit and die, right?
Yeah.
So the utilization of that hero is not that strong. So maybe buy something else before you do this. Something
Okay.
that stops you from dying in fights.
Yeah.
Something that's good versus like some item that allows you to survive. So usually what it is like first item should be like some on carry like some farming item
Yeah.
or something that allows you to do your job basically.
Okay.
And then it should be item that allows you to be like useful in fights
Hmm.
slash survivable item, and then it should be survivable item.
Hmm.
And after survivable item, it should be again like, do you need like useful item again? Then you buy useful item.
Okay.
Do you need a survivable item? You survivable item. So to simplify it for you even more, just constantly like switch it up. Like one useful item, one survivable, one useful and one survivable. So right
Hmm.
now you have already the damage plus farm, right? With
Yeah.
Maelstrom. So you will be useful in fights, right? Like Maelstrom will be useful in fights. That's enough for you
Yeah.
to be useful. Like you will for sure be able to ult something and hit rate it. So now we need
Yeah.
the survivable item. We are
Yeah.
missing survivable item.
Yeah.
So which item do you think would make you the most survivable in fights? Because
I think this is a Manta game, right?
yeah. So Manta will purge your hit. That's nice.
Yeah. I actually fucked up this item.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and after Manta, what are we gonna buy?
Mm,
Are we survivable enough?
Not really.
So what will kill us after we like we have survivable item Manta, by the way, which is also even like damage item. So that's why, like, do we need like more damage after Manta? We don't. Like, we have Milestone,
Don't
Manta.
really.
Both are like damage as well. So
Yeah.
then we need to ask ourselves, like, can something kill us if we're gonna have the Manta? Like, well, it's not gonna be Orchid, but what will kill us?
Just a physical damage.
Yeah, like a high burst and stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
physical damage, they're gonna like right click us and Magnus
Yeah.
RP, Slark hits us, everybody hitting us.
Yeah.
So what is good versus like those kind of stuff? Which kind of survivable item would you buy versus versus the right clicks and stuff?
Something like
It's,
armor.
it's not gonna be only right clicks, it's gonna be also some like spells from Walker, maybe some spells from Dawnbringer. But yeah, right, a lot of right clicks. Yeah, so some armor is uh, reasonable, but yeah, it's not like which armor item is main item for Juggernaut. Is there any?
Maybe this one, like the Skullbasher upgrade.
Yeah, like Abyssal, that's not
Yeah.
armor. That's only like the damage like
Mm.
reduction or whatever it's called.
Scatty.
Not damage reduction, the block something. So yeah, Skadi is nice there. That gives stats that works versus like stats works versus like physical at the same time as magical, right?
Yeah.
Because like the like HP versus like HP works versus magic, but stats works versus like both because
Yeah.
it gives you the agility and agility gives you armor.
Yeah.
So yeah, Skadi would be nice, right?
Yeah.
Easy. And after Skadi, are we survivable enough to survive their like right clicks and stuff?
I think yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So what will be our next item after Skadi?
Mm.
Well,
Silver
we
Edge.
solved the survivability, so our next goal is to get probably something that allows us to be more useful in fight, right?
Yeah.
So,
Any damage item.
which item you mentioned? You mentioned something, I think.
Silver Edge.
Yeah, Silver Edge, because that's gonna be that allows us to be useful in fight. Maybe you have
Yeah.
goal of I don't know, killing Spectre,
Yeah.
or it's nice utility. It allows you to move faster, maybe catch somebody. It might be nice.
Yeah.
It's definitely very like reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we know what to buy and what's our like game plan and why do we buy stuff, what we buy and when are we gonna use it because we bought it for some purpose. Like let's say
Yeah.
we're not gonna use Manta, I don't know, to shove waves or we're not gonna use Manta to get damage upon enemy, right? We're gonna use
Yeah.
Manta to survive, which is to purge orchids, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And yeah, so let's continue. So now you know the little bit of farming pattern and what to do in
Yeah.
fights. So I will speed this up and let's watch the fights then. But it's probably gonna be like awkward fights just because you're building something that will not allow you to like
Yeah.
play the fights like in like safe.
Yeah. It was pretty weird.
For example, like so I wouldn't like finish this completely, but what do you think is like Shadowblade item? Like, is it like more
Escape and
more
damage.
is it the damage item or is it the survivable item? Like, where would you put it rather?
Um, More like survival.
Yeah, probably more like survivable, but it's both, right? But more
Yeah.
like survivable. So even this might work, like they gonna use or hit on you and you're gonna Shadow Blade and run away, right?
Yeah.
It might be
Yeah.
option. But this is what you decided. You decided that this will be enough versus or hits. So you need to know the game plan, how they gonna stop you from running away when they or hit you and you Shadow Blade. And you need to know this. So you need to be
Yeah.
prepared for it. So I would guess they're gonna try tornadoes, they're gonna try skewers, they're gonna just pounce on you and dust you, you know? So that's
Yeah.
why it's not very recommended to use Shadow Blade rather than the Manta. So yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe sometimes your goal can be I'm gonna like, catch somebody with Shadow Blade and then I go for the Manta, you know? I'm gonna like
Yeah.
use the Omni Slash TP Q TP out and that's how I'm gonna like give somebody space.
Hmm.
Because it still works even versus Orchid, but then
Yeah.
I will always need to walk away or something. But then I'm gonna go for Manta or something. I'm not gonna like buy Silver Edge immediately.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the first like mid-game fight or something. So you're
Yeah.
hitting this, okay. We know that the Magnus is like under farm, he was level 5, right? So
Yeah.
unlike that he's gonna have Blink, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
Orchid. By the way, your ultimate has animation. So you will not manage to spin into ult without him or hitting you.
Uh,
That's something you gonna know while playing Juggernaut. So basically, to me, once the spin is out, I know I wanna run away. You will never be able to Omni Slash.
yeah.
You haven't even tried for it, maybe because he was high ground, you were low ground, but you will not be able to do it like or hit this instant. So yeah,
Yeah.
so the goal, Shadow Blade, get out. Yeah, don't do this. Because after you do this, what's your always when you do any play, especially as carry, you need to think of how can I survive it if I do something.
Uh,
Because you usually don't want to trade your life for anything. Like you would
hmm.
need to trade your life for like 4 kills or something.
Yeah.
Or like carry kill plus some plus another mid lane kill or that's minimum usually. Like you do like value your life a lot, like pressure it.
Yeah.
So so if you don't have any escape plan, don't do plays like these.
Okay.
Just walk away because I don't see any game plan for you, right? To escape.
Yeah. Yeah. I got
Zero.
it.
Zero chance of succeeding. So don't do this. Even if it works out, like be super scared of these plays because it's usually not gonna work out. Just
Yeah.
just don't do it. There was no escape mechanic for you.
Yeah.
Like this play is only
I
possible
know I
for
can
you to
trust you
do only
guys.
if you know you already not gonna survive anyways.
Hmm.
But you could have walked away. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so once we respawn, you want to go here. Why do you want to go here?
I think we wanted to fight there.
Okay,
Not
so
sure.
are you in like if you look at this, do you think like how does it look for you?
That guy is getting fucked.
Yeah, or I will rewind 10 seconds. How does this look for you? Because now you're gonna decide in next 3 seconds where you're gonna go. So
Yeah.
how does this
Me
look for you?
This is bad.
Yeah, it looks horrendous, right?
Yeah.
So uh, how are you gonna like stop them from walking away or how are you gonna kill anybody? So if you go here without ultimate, without any stun, you're not gonna stop them. They gonna
Yeah.
always escape you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so if this doesn't look good, we probably shouldn't join it, right?
Yeah.
Normally, normally.
Yeah, and definitely it repeats again.
Yeah.
It's that always when you do any play, think of what's my escape mechanic. Your
Yeah.
escape mechanic is spin TP out, but we don't have TP because we TP'd here. So our
Yeah.
second escape mechanic is Shadow Blade. But if we use Shadow Blade to initiate, so we don't have anything.
Hmm.
So you're
Yeah.
just done. You're just done. Like
Yeah.
spin is not your escape mechanic. It will not move you fast enough anywhere. It doesn't have
Yeah.
like it's not Shukuchi. It's not like
Yeah.
BKB Shukuchi. It's
Yeah.
yeah, so you're done. Don't
Yeah.
do this. No matter how this ends up, it is
Yeah.
just bad.
Bad. Yeah.
In most cases, it's gonna be very bad. Doesn't matter that you survived. Doesn't matter that you guys maybe even killed somebody here. It
Yeah.
like really it doesn't matter. You take it as you should die here, so don't do it.
Yeah. I died here.
Okay, so while all this is happening, somebody from the enemy team is farming. They can enemy can walk away anytime, or they can decide to fight your team if it looks great. Like nothing stops them from doing whatever they want. So this is like second throw from your hero. Okay, now we're yeah. This is Dota, right? Every second matters. So keep hitting
Yeah.
creeps, don't stop. Okay, don't go forward though. Don't go forward. This is enough.
Hmm.
Because if
Okay.
you go forward, what's your escape mechanic?
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. Spin. Yeah. I'm dying.
Your escape mechanic is Shadow Blade only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if they have dust
I'm dead.
or that, right? So this is already going to the enemy territory. So they
Yeah.
were mid and they can reach you very soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, immediately. That's why every second matters. You kill this as fast as
Yeah.
possible and you get out as fast as possible.
Okay.
Because they can be running from here towards top.
Yeah.
They can even hunt you down like this. Like from
Yeah.
here to this if they are any like if they are better players. Because
Hmm.
do you know why they might aim to do it? It's for the reasons that they know that you don't have they know that you're gonna be only invis with Shadow Blade, that you cannot
Hmm.
spin
Yeah.
TP out, so they
Yeah.
can catch you here. So for example, is this camp? I know that you're gonna probably go here, but is it safe?
No, it's not.
It's less likely to be safe because you're basically going from here towards the enemies. You're
Hmm.
meeting the enemies closer. You're going
Yeah.
towards them. It's very scary.
Yeah.
Plus, they gonna see you before you see them because there's trees here. It's not that
Hmm.
you're gonna even see the low ground because there's trees
Yeah.
here. So yeah, very scary stuff.
Yeah.
See, yeah, they are actually doing something to you. They are
Hmm.
actually
Yeah.
cutting you off. They did it poorly, but still. And again, like I wouldn't be going to the right side because last time I saw them was here.
I
So
actually didn't notice the madness.
so they can like use observer sentry and they can see you,
Yeah.
or they can just run at you because they know they can just start hitting this building, right? And why are they doing so? They gonna catch you here, or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like tier 1 towers, they don't have the fortification backdoor protection. They don't have
Yeah.
the backdoor protection,
Hmm.
so they can like be hit even without creeps. Yeah, and another reason why to not go through triangle is because this is all farmed. Because last time you
Uh.
saw them was here, so of course they took it, right?
Yeah.
So again, take the safest route possible. Okay, you're going towards the Magnus. That's the guy that threatens. So
Your
I,
voice is breaking.
my voice is
Okay,
what?
it's fine. No, it's
Uh,
fine.
right now, like you shoved this in, and now you're coming back for some reason to this lane. But
Yeah.
instead, I see one lane that still can be like pressured out towards the enemy.
Yeah.
Which lane is it?
Mid.
Yeah, so that is. Wouldn't you say that you can kill this
Yeah.
without dying?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So yeah. So just kill this,
Yeah.
cause your TP is gonna go back like in 7 seconds. Will you be able to TP here in case they're gonna push forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. Or you can even walk there. You will still
Yeah.
manage to do it. Like instead of like from here, instead of moving to the left, right now you will be
Yeah.
here. Right now you
Yeah.
will be here hitting. And creeps are
Yeah.
still like here or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was weird catch again, for the reasons of we don't have anything against our hit, and
Yeah.
yeah, the way you play is risky for the reasons
Yeah.
that they can just or hit you and kill you. Like you don't know
Hmm.
where Walker is. He should be
Yeah.
here. You should be dying right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't do these plays because yeah, the higher tier you go,
Yeah.
the more likely you're gonna die. Always
Yeah.
do the plays that allow you to survive. Always have the plan to survive.
Okay.
So so only time when I would accept that you did this play is when you would tell me like, oh, I didn't know like that Orchid can kill me and I died. But yeah,
Hmm.
you already know this now, so yeah. Oh, Magnus died by the way. So yeah, top is a little bit scary. It's again based on your item decisions. It looks scary because like
Hmm.
if we went forward right towards top,
Yeah.
our only escape is again. I'm gonna repeat myself. It's Shadow Blade, and yeah, what if they have dust and or hit Cold Snap? I will die.
Yeah.
So I would need like my team be very close to me. So that's
Yeah.
another reason why the Manta would be so useful. Like imagine having Manta instead of the Shadow Blade here, you would be able to push this out
Yeah.
because nothing would be threatening you to you.
Yeah.
So you would make like more space for you and yourself and your team and everybody because this was be
Yeah.
pushed out. Now like it's scary to do anything. Yeah. So we are only for we're gonna basically what I think is with your build you're gonna be constantly forced to fight because you cannot ever
Yeah.
show in lanes because you can die there because we don't have the
Yeah.
items and we're gonna be forced to constantly be in fights and those fights might be we are basically one trick pony. We just like hit and
Yeah.
ult somebody, and not even that sometimes. Whereas good players, you will not sometimes be even able to hit because once you hit, instead of immediately ulting, once they see you, like that split second, they just or hit you before you ulti, and you're
Yeah.
done. But
Yeah.
these
That
players will
happened.
probably okay. They even did it. See, like
Yeah. We lost this match.
so so yeah. Plus plus yeah, they can have like sentry at some point in the future, so it's scary. Like you will not be able to like if I did this, I would at least do like with this build, I would aim to like kill the Valkyrie with it. But problem
Yeah.
is Valkyrie is usually in the back line. And to
Yeah.
reach the back line with Shadowblade, you will not be able to. Why? Because they're just gonna have one sentry.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna bridge him? You cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cool. You like try to accomplish your goal with your build. Like you hit the Spectre. That was the only hero that was worth to like buy the Silver Edge for, right? So you like
Yeah.
utilized your stuff with your game plan, but that game plan was totally incorrect.
Hmm.
Also, another thing, the guy that should die in fight, like if you could remove some hero like from the game, like what do you think is the easiest hero to remove from the game, like to kill
Uh,
him?
Invoker.
So is it like, yeah, it's Volker for sure. So so what do you think about Spectre? Like, is it the is it easy hero to remove?
Not really.
Not really. What about Slark?
He uses his ult
Yeah,
and that's it.
he's old, so he's it's difficult as well. So
Yeah.
the easiest is for sure the Volker,
Yeah.
which also is good sign for you because Volker is huge damage dealer. Usually you wanna
Yeah.
like remove the damage dealers from fights or some like heroes that need to die, otherwise you guys lose the fight. Like some
Yeah.
heroes that like prevent the damage dealers from dying. So let's say
Yeah.
they had like Oracle, you know,
Yeah.
or I know if Oracle can somehow save Walker or some hero that deals damage and he's very like low HP guy or low escape mechanic guy.
Yeah.
Usually the Oracle needs to die first, or yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so aim is to kill the Walker. That's another
Yeah.
reason why to not go for Silver Edge
Yeah.
because the break mechanic will not be used because our goal is to kill the Walker to even win the fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for example in this fight, even how like badly it looks, there was at least some option you could have just hit or ulted the Invoker, not the Spectre. So yeah,
Yeah.
because the priority is wrong. But yeah. Yeah, and I think it's gonna repeat. So it's all about like knowing which hero to focus on how you can survive the fight or
Yeah.
based on that you buy the items. Like you answered me all the questions correctly, so I think it's just on you to ask these questions and you will know. Like,
Yeah. I wanted to go Manta, but someone in my team asked me to go BKB.
okay, so if you go BKB, will it solve the issue of dying? What do you think? So again, what kills you,
Not really.
and so what will BKB not solve?
Mm, it can't like help with RP.
Yeah, the RP and lots of right clicks. This
Yeah.
is the two things that BKB will not solve. Also the Sunstrike, let's say.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it will not solve. And after BKB is out, you can get Orchided again, right?
Yeah.
But that's not like huge deal. So yeah, so mainly the damages will not
Yeah.
help you out. So what about Manta? Will it like help you a bit with the hitting you? I think
Yeah.
it will because
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
gives you some movement so you can walk away while so they don't hit you.
Yeah.
It gives you agility, so that's some
Yeah.
armor. Yeah. And also it's harder to hit you if they don't know like which guy are you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so but again, like if you decide to go BKB, it's gonna also work. It's just worst option. Another
Okay.
reason why it's a worse option is because you play Jugernaut, right?
Yeah.
So basically you're gonna have two BKBs,
Yeah.
Spin and BKB.
Yeah.
So basically it's like counter synergy because what if there will be moment when you want to BKB at the same time Blade Fury to deal damage or something?
Yeah. It
It,
happened.
it doesn't synergize together.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's like it's like if you had crate and you bought crate. So let's say you play PA and you bought Daedalus. Like only one
Yeah,
crate will work, and
yeah,
you already have it. You want all the other stuff that
yeah,
you don't have.
yeah,
Because yeah, it's like yeah, buying a rapier on hero that deals damage. Like I don't know, buying rapier on
exactly.
Urza, right? Like you don't need to damage if they will die from your swipes. Like it doesn't work together. It doesn't
Yeah,
synergize. It's like buying yeah. Yeah, I cannot think of hero, but
any,
I think you get the point, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, like some hero and buying him the stuff. Yeah, it's like lifesteal BKB, or yeah, or like something they have.
CM armlet.
Yeah, it's like Blink on anti-mage. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like buying him Blink.
yep,
Like you already have it. So when will be the time that you could have casted spell and instead anti-mage just blinks with Blink Dagger? Okay,
yeah,
like good, like it will like help you out to have faster blink than 5 second blink. Great. Instead,
yeah,
but like what about yeah it's not it's not
yeah,
valuable enough. Manta can do so many things, and yeah, BKB cannot. And Manta is shorter cooldown and everything. It helps you push, it helps you, play on other stuff. Yeah, cool. By the way, just for the fun, just to show you. Like, this is your goal in a way, but yeah, you don't have ult, so I would be chilling till I have ult. But, whatever, but watch this. Watch this just for the fun. So, right about... Yeah, right here. Guess what good
yeah.
player would do?
Wait, good?
Yeah, guess what good player would do right now? As
Just orchid and
yeah, he would just or hit you and your game is over.
yeah,
Or hit blast or even wall, cold snap. I don't care.
yeah,
Just die.
yeah,
So that's why it's so scary.
yeah,
But yeah, at least you changed your game plan. Like you saw that it doesn't work on Spectre and the Walker needs to die, so you aimed
yeah,
for him. But you're not allowed to aim for him until you have the ultimate up, because the only way how you're not gonna die from or hit is to just ultimate him.
yeah,
But yeah, nice try. Okay, and I think that's kinda over, right? Like 3 fights or 4 fights already lost. It's just
yeah,
gonna repeat until you have the survivable item. It's gonna repeat,
yeah.
and repeat.
It was actually close after this.
Also, since you realized that your goal is to
Yeah,
kill Walker,
yeah,
what are you missing? Do you think like let's say they're not gonna have the sentry, you're just gonna go to him. Let's say they will allow you to even hit him one time and then you ult. Let's say everything works out the perfect way like this. What are you missing?
mm,
What is his counter?
spell,
Like after you ult him, what is Walker's counterplay?
ghost walk,
Yeah, so
get small. I mean dust.
yeah, get dust instead of this.
Yeah,
Just get it
yeah. I
out.
actually care a lot about this. I don't know why. Like I care about every single branch.
Yeah, so your game like that's why like having the vision how the fight is
Yeah,
gonna play out or what's my job is so essential. It's essential to
Yeah.
know what needs to be in your inventory, what to buy next, where to go, how to execute it. Everything is so essential. Everything
Yeah.
tells you how to cast spells preemptively before the fight starts. And
Yeah.
also, by the way, I recommend to buy wand, like versus casters. It's usually one of the most valuable item purchase,
Hmm.
and in fights it helps a lot. And
Uh,
also it helps versus like MP that bursts your mana.
uh,
So they might have also diffusals that's gonna burst your mana,
hmm.
and usually it's nice survivable tool. And after fight you will usually end up without that much mana anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, so either having some mana item or at least the wand.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to have the wand in the fights. So buy the wand, drop this, put sentry, not the sentry, put dust there.
Yeah.
And no matter what happens, there's like lack of the game plan. At least
Yeah.
having dust, even with our items, we
Hmm.
can at least aim to to have luck and just kill the evoker, but you need dust for that. Yeah, another reason why like BKB is like it's just too slow because they're gonna just hit you down when you press BKB.
Yeah.
Just low stats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And basically, we only buying it for Orchid. So you're
Hmm.
like, you know, yeah, like there's not. It's not that they have magic, right?
Yeah.
It's not that they have like some magic spell that we need to like defend against. You're
Yeah.
literally buying it only to survive to against like the Orchid.
Yeah.
So another reason why I would be less inclined for BKB. Like
Yeah.
every time you can solve not buying BKB by buying Manta, do
Hmm.
it. I have
Okay.
even video for that on YouTube that
I
like
was actually searching for a video like that.
yeah that explains like the Manta usage, like
Uh,
when to like stuff about like some tips about
uh,
Manta, like when to
uh,
buy it, what it's used for. So I
uh,
think there's even the mentioning of like don't buy
uh,
BKB and buy Manta instead if you can solve it only by Manta. Because
uh,
there's really only like Orchid that
yeah.
you want to purge. You don't need
Yeah.
BKB for anything else. Everything
Yeah.
else can be solved with Blade Fury or nothing at all because they don't have magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we're done, right? Like there's nothing else to explain.
Yeah.
Let's look at this last fight and we're gonna end it. Okay, cool, but goal is to kill Walker. Yeah, not enough stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how like awkward the BKB is because like you aim to
Yeah.
like BKB to immediately ult and that would be the use of BKB just to be able to ult because they are hit at you. It's like
Yeah.
4k gold for this low usage.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, any more questions?
not really. I only have problems with items and farming patterns, I think.
Okay, so we discussed the farming pattern.
Yeah,
Beware of walking towards like the lane that you have no escape from,
yeah,
because you can die there. Also, the ancients give more farm.
yeah,
And yeah, don't walk into the enemies if you can die, if you don't have escape plan. That's the farming
okay.
pattern. And once you reach like the like farming item or something that allows you to farm faster, don't just
Yeah,
stay in the lane. Just shove it in. Go to
yeah,
the jungle to farm some camps. And
yeah,
then it's up to you to either decide to come back to lane to kill one more wave again and again kill all the creeps that's gonna respawn at the 0
yeah,
0 mark, or you farm towards the place where you wanna be in because there's either like more farm or you're
yeah.
dodging a hero that can kill you, that
Hmm.
you cannot like utilize your escape mechanics that well. So in this
Hmm.
case, it would be like the Magnus. That's the only hero that can kill you.
Yeah,
So why play especially why play in the lane where once Magnus is there,
yeah,
you cannot pressure, like you cannot not pressure, you cannot kill the tower there, right?
yeah,
You cannot kill it. Like once Magnus is there with 6, you cannot kill the
yeah,
tower. You
yeah,
cannot aim for it. You already forced him be there, so now you need to get out of there because
yeah,
we are not pressuring it. But maybe we can pressure different tower because Magnus
yeah,
is not there, or at least aim to force him to go there, or
yeah,
pressure it until we know that he cannot be there, something like that.
yeah.
Okay, so so how did you like it?
Yep, I learned a lot.
Cool.